Evening all, and welcome back to InfraSpace, here with our grid city, where we are almost ready to do solar panels, which is awesome because we need them, so we run out of power to speed the game up here. Everything seems to be working much better now. Everything is upgraded. We are making enough appliances. Everything's working. Solar panels are done, which is awesome. Let's do concrete roads, because we are going to need faster roads at some point. But what we want to do is we want to have a solar array somewhere up here, out the way, perhaps up here. How about along there? How about right along there, right on the back? Solar panels do not require any access. They don't require a road. So we can happily just put them along here. Really wish I put a road in now so I could snap them to the road. There's our in if you. Actually, do wish I put a road in so I could snap them to the road. Not that it matters. We'll just line them up as much as we can. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. Okay. And they're all connected together. So now we can put a power pole there. Power pole there. And run it down the road. This we are snapping to the edge of the road, which is not ideal for what we want to do, but I'm fine with it for the moment because we just want to connect to the main grid like so, and then get rid of all this out here. We could have just left them in. They're not hurting anyone, but well, I want to go full solar panels and just build loads of them up there. So this is no longer needed. Down here, look, look. There we go. There we go. Awesome. And we are still running some solar panels, some wind turbines in other places as well. Wasn't my intention to connect this to the main grid, but we're going to do that because, well, why not? Why not? There we go. Run it on the main grid. That's fine. These are all connected together. That's fine. So let's go over here. You can stay. You can stay as you are. I'm not going to run power cables out there. There we go. Okay, so we're running along the main grid here. The main power line's coming down this side here, which is absolutely fine. So, what do we want to do? Well, we need to get to 1,000 citizens level 4. We currently have 500, so we're going to need to double our housing. I know they when they upgrade you get more anyway, but we want to double our housing to where we are right now. 5. So we've got 100 people per house. Is that correct? 3, 6, 8 times 12. Yeah, 8 times 12 is 100. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So let us continue expanding as we go. Now I'm going to carry on using concrete roads for the time being. Sorry, gravel roads. Sorry, not concrete roads, gravel roads. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade these roads that are incoming, like the long ones, to be concrete. We should really upgrade all of them to concrete. Like all our roads should go to concrete eventually. But I think right now I just want to do the long roads. Like this, that they come into town, and then we'll go around and upgrade it. Although we have got enough concrete, so why not? Why not just upgrade all the roads we have right now? Why not? Not going to be too difficult. Let's upgrade them, and I think they're all going to pretty much just stay as concrete roads. I don't think we're going to go 4-lane in town. We have the space for it should it be required, but it's unlikely. Simply because I don't think 4-lane roads are really going to help as much as I don't think they're going to help that much in the areas that we have. If that makes sense, I don't think they're going to be as useful around town. I went wrong. We might well do that. What happened there? We might upgrade to 4 lanes. I might be completely wrong. We might end up at a point of it where it goes, you really need more roads because your roads are wrong, and we probably will end up at that point. And I'm just saying it right now, going like I don't think we will. But I am very good at being wrong. And that is fine. That is fine, because we can always upgrade later. I'm leaving the gaps for it just in case we do. I just don't think we will. That power line right in the way. You have to move that back. Grab this power line and move it to there, because that'll be centered, and then we'll stick in more power lines as we go. Boom. Now we've got to throw in some more houses as well. So let's throw in the houses on this side, and then we'll look at upgrading whatever we need to get our houses to upgrade the next level, because they will need machinery and other bits and pieces. Not just home appliances. Not just home appliances, they're going to need other things. I do love how instead of it doing the individual, doing the bling noise every time I put one down, it's doing the double bling noise every time I put 2 down. And then when you cancel it, it goes bling. So, yeah. Interesting. Okay, so what do we need to upgrade these houses? We need computers and parks. Right, okay. So parks are something we can probably research. Yes, we can, because we are now a small. I'm not going to bother with improved wind lanes or one-way roads, because we're not actually building any of those. So we want to get parks. Now, power substations will be useful as well. That'd be good. We need large buildings. Large buildings are parks. So let's click that, and let's get some large buildings built. And then we can figure out where we're going to put parks, because they're huge. Don't even think one's going to go in there. Don't know. Also, one-way roads might be a thing we need to do, but right now we need more food. So let's put in more food for our hungry citizens. Hooray! More research done. Aluminium mining. Okay. Right, food is now good. Awesome. All the numbers are good. Even with these houses here, they will upgrade and these numbers will change. Like we're producing way more oxygen than we need. Aluminium's done. Way. Computers. Let's get computers. Okay. So let's build ourselves a park. A park can actually go behind the research. Do I want to put it there though? This is the question. Do I want to put it there, or would I rather put it out here? But it's going to kind of take its own segment up. But I'm kind of okay with that. We're powering through our research because we have got so much research stored. I'm kind of okay with it taking its own space, like on the main line here, because this is going to be food and this was going to be research here. But this was going to be everything was going to be. So I could put it in here with some houses. It doesn't gain bonus for anything because it doesn't use anything. I don't know. I don't think houses gain any bonus from it. So I'm fine with putting it in like here somewhere, because if we put it here, then we could put atmospheric pressures behind it, and 3 of them can fit in there. So 1 park and 3 pressures would be pretty good. And then, you know, another park, and so on and so forth. But I don't know if I want to do that, or if I want to go the other route. So this is not this is our center. So these are our center runs, and then we've got 2 this way, 2 this way. So this is even. This is poking at the end here. It's not like this road is not center. Center is actually here. So what if we put a park this end and a park on that end, and then some houses behind it, and did the same here, and then had a row of parks coming all the way back, and we'll stay like 5. We could go 7 wide or more wide. Stadiums are way bigger than the 15 grid, so they're going to require double grids. But that might be okay, because a double grid with a stadium could have a single stadium and a park in it. Maybe. I haven't tested that, so I don't know. So, what if we went out 15, and then, can't see the numbers, here, then there, and then put a park in here, and a park here. Okay, got more research we can do. Let's do motors. Really wish you could queue research, that'd be nice. But we have park now, and park, we're not producing enough, so we need more parks. That's fine. That's fine, because we can come over here and do exactly the same. We'll come up by 15, go down by 15, go to there, there, then we'll put a park in here, and a park in here. We need to upgrade the power network already. That's also fine. We can zoom up here. I keep holding shift to sprint faster. To move faster, and it doesn't work that way. But we can add another 1, 2. They don't cost anything to run, they just cost stuff to build, so we might as well just put in as many as we really want to up here till we run out of steel, essentially. These are doing a little bit of a weirdness with their power lines, but that can apparently float there. I don't like that. I don't like that. So, I'm going to move this one. Yeah. Yes, it works, but it looks wrong. And when stuff ends up looking very like I can put this here, and it floats, so it's technically okay, but it kind of looks cheaty. So I'd rather not. I'd rather just not do it. So now we've got 700 power. Awesome. There we go. Cool. And we can upgrade the power networks later on to be 75 instead of 50, so they end up with 50% bonus efficiency. Cool. Okay, so now we need more home appliances, which is awesome because we can do the whole thing here with the home appliances. How many green circle producing? 65 and using 37. So this is obviously a way better ratio than we need. I didn't really look at the ratio. You use 2, you produce 2. 32 seconds, 36 seconds. You are sped up 132%. So let's just have a look at this. So it's 36 seconds, which means it's actually 27.3 seconds to do that there. To figure out efficiency, something I actually do know, which you'd be really surprised if you watched any of my other videos where I struggle with maths like that. To figure out what the efficiency rating is of something, take the seconds, times it by 100, divide it by the percent of the efficiency, and and then you get that. So you times it by 100, and that means it's 100%. Then you divide it by 132% or 132, and you get what the time will be. So that's 27%. So 27.3 seconds. So this is the ratio of this is way off. We're producing way more green circuits than we need, because that means it's not even a 2-to-1. Even at 32% added to it, we still don't need 2 of these to 1 of these, and we're technically running 3-to-1. So, but that's fine. That's fine because you use more circuits later on anyway. So that's fine. This is the steel mill. I was going to move this. I think I will. We'll still move this. We'll move this up here. And this will be our little industrial set. We will encroach into it anyway. But I think this is going to be our little industrial sector up here. So I'm going to probably build a bit out here, and then do another concrete area here, and then some steel here. And we're going to need steel mixed in somewhere as well, just so the trucks aren't travelling all the way up here. Let's do that now. Let's do that right now. There we go. Okay, let's do that right now. Let's move the steel mill and everything up here. M is not the move button. I don't know why I keep doing it. So we'll put this. And yeah, it costs a little bit to move things, but it's way cheaper to move them than to destroy them and build new ones. But unfortunately, you kind of have to do it and then zoom out. I could actually get all of them with a bonus. I could actually get an extra bonus on the steel plug in there. That's awesome. Would you come up here and would you come up here? Please, thank you. Right. Now let me rearrange these so that it actually makes a bit of sense. You go there. You go there. Go back away from the road a little bit in case we've got red 4-lane roads. Like so. Awesome. There we go. No power. We need more power. That's easily doable. We can put in... Well, actually, what we can do is... We have unlocked substation. Substations are awesome. A substation will not fit around there. It probably would if I move this forward. So let's move this forward. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this to be like on that road instead. Nope, we're going to move it to be on this road instead, here. Because we're going to have other things here and other things here. So that's the input there. And then we can grab a substation, and substations work just like power lines. But they cover this huge area. If I click this here, see that substation covers that huge area, which is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And then what we can do is we can just connect to it, and then plug it into power source like that, and then it will power this whole area, which is what we can do here. We could potentially replace one of the power lines with a substation, and we'd only have one substation every so often. You do still need to run power lines into here to get power to it, so I'm kind of thinking of not bothering with substations in here, and just doing power lines everywhere in the center. Put one there, because I kind of like the idea of having the grid power. You know, everyone's got its own power pool running. A single area would be nice. I think the substations are a way better way of doing it for your mining areas. So, like here, we could put a single substation in and it could cover all the miners. And the substation could be out here somewhere, not in with the miners. So it frees up space inside there. Well, so substations are great. Not going to use them that much here. We've unlocked the aluminium mine. That's cool. We've unlocked the microchip factory. We've unlocked the computer factory. We need to do all of those things. So first and foremost, however, we want more home appliances. So let's do that. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh, for a copy and paste function. So I can just go copy, paste. Not really needed. That's just me being lazy. Oh, wrong. Minus 1. I can't get the 6 bonus with a road into it. I probably could if I mucked about with it a bit, but we're going to stick with this. Now, these ones in the centre, however, are 148 efficiency. So 148 means they're down to 24.3 seconds, which speeds them up a little bit. It's just the ones on the end that are suffering. Now we put more in there, we need to double check that our copper is not enough. Okay, so let's go and fix the copper. Come up here and we'll fix the copper. Soon we will be replacing copper. See, here is another prime example. So I'm going to put that down there. He's not got any power. Well, he has got power because that's powering. Is that right? Yeah, that's powering. But if we do another one, they won't have any power. But if I were to put a substation in here, yeah, or put a substation over here, it would power the whole area. So we're going to do that. We're going to put a substation in, and we're going to put a substation in right here. We can connect the wire to there. We can then destroy that one, and that covers this whole area. This covers this whole area. Compared to this little area, it covers all this. So we can now power all of our copper mines with ease. Fantastic. Large mines. Speak of the devil. We want large mines. Large mines are basically better than these. They're twice the effect of these. So these are 1 every 6.4 seconds for 3 megawatts. I think it becomes 1 every 3.2 seconds, so it's 2 every 6.4 seconds at 6 megawatts. But they don't use 10 people. They use, I think they still use 5 people actually. No, they use 8 people. So it's not, it's double but less people, and that's good. Because we want less people. Less usage of people is better. Okay, everything is good. Everything is wonderful. We are producing enough park. That's good. That means you are getting park. You don't have a computer. Let's go with a computer. Let's build a row of computers. So that's home appliances. I might kind of leave it on a single row. Go along. And with a single row of that, and see just how far we can do that. See if we need to go out further. Put another one there, and yeah, just do that. And then behind it, we're going to do the next row of technology, and then behind that, the next row of technology. Might not work that way. We might end up needing more of one thing than the other, and we'll have to figure it out from there, but that's okay. That's okay. That's what we're here for. We're here to figure things out. I want to put this corner one here. So I know. This is center. That is not center. I keep thinking that road is center. It is not. Not that it matters. None of it matters. I just don't want to build out one side over the other side because of traffic. So, but okay. So we've unlocked the motor factory, which we don't need yet. But motor factory uses steel and copper. Now we're not going to have any copper mines in our town, so it's only going to get bonuses from steel. So we want to produce steel near the motor factories to give them the bonus. But we want to do computers first. So we need to come here and have a computer factory. Now a computer factory gets bonuses from both chip and microchip. Microchip will get bonuses from chip, so basically green to blue chip. So we could either, so this is 32 seconds and this is up at 60, so it's kind of a 2 of these to 1 of these, just under. With bonuses it'll become close to a 1-to-1 factory ratio, sorry. And this is 80 seconds for 2 and 1 microchip, and these are 60 seconds for 1. So it's it's kind of one computer factory to one microchip factory to half an electronics factory. Essentially, that's kind of how it works. So for this one, we're going to go slightly different. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 microchip factories. I want to put them in between there, which you can do because you can rotate them round. But the computer factory is larger, so I can't switch them around. So if it's one green science, one green electronics factory, to 2 microchip factory, roughly. It's not quite right because it's 32 seconds to 60, and then this will get bonuses, so that's off as well. And then you need, again, it's 2 of these to 1, so 2 computer factories, 2 microchip factories to 1 of those. So I suppose then what I want to do is not have, I'm going to move these wrong, not have it like this, but I want to have 1 and 1, and then one of those, and no, this way, boom. So dum, that right? That doesn't feel right to me. That doesn't feel right. Doesn't seem correct for my ratios. Because if it's 1 to 2, so 1 covers those 2, you cover those 2, and then we've got 2 more which don't do anything. So no, that is wrong. That is wrong. But we are producing way more chips over here. And these, oh, stop moving. These are getting bonuses from all sorts of places. You're getting 2, you're getting 1, you're getting stuff from that side as well. Yeah, that's not correct. That's not going to do it. This is right. This is 60 and this is 80 seconds. So it's not a 1-to-1. It's like I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to say something like it's a 5 to 7 or something like that. You know, for every 5 of those, you need 7 of these or something, whatever it is. But that's definitely not right. You're definitely not producing enough chips. We're not producing enough iron ore. That's fine. Or sand. That's fine. Computers we need more of. Code we need more of. Electronics we're making so many more because we've got this here. So maybe I should stop looking at the ratios directly here and start looking at these here. We are producing way more than we need anyway. And also, this could get bonuses from these. So maybe I want to put them closer together. I don't know. Maybe I should just go with this and see what happens. Although I am very much not a fan of that. If I'm honest, I am very much not a fan of that. So yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the look of it, if that makes sense. So what if instead we went like this? We did it this way. We did a 6:2, which is way off the ratio, but we are making way more over here. Put it on there, there. We'd have to move this one to be more centered, and move this one to be more centered over here. So we did that, and then we'd copy that for a whole line, and then we do another line here, of the same sort of thing. If we went you there, you there, you there, and then we went with chip producers there and there, then we went with 1, 2, 3, like that. So we're swapping the chips and the green chips and the computers around. I think that looks better. It means the ones in the center are getting more bonuses than one on the outside, but that's fine because these ones are getting more bonuses from this side than this one is getting from the other side. But this is getting more bonuses from here than these ones are because they're only getting those ones. So I think that's pretty good. I don't know if the ratio is going to be good enough. It is. It's way good enough. 7.4 to 5. We just need more ore and sand and other bits and pieces coming in, which we can do. And we also need some aluminium, which we don't have. So let's put in a couple more sulfur mines. Then we'll get some more sand mines in over here. I don't care what road you attach to. There we go. We don't need to run a power line because we've got a thing here. Okay. So you can create more sand, and that we need more copper. Right. Let's go and do more copper. Like that. Then we need more iron. We can go up here, place another iron mine or two on the end of the road there, and that's kind of that iron mine done. Haven't really got into the iron. I mean, you can sort of make more with it if you move it out, but we will replace these with larger mines. So once we research them, we're a little bit off that yet. But that should do that, and that's all our ratios back to being good as gold, apart from the aluminium. We don't have aluminium. But we'll have to do that next episode because right now we've come to the end of this one. So okay, parks, computers, upgrades, fantastic, fantastic. But Blooming University Limited. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.